him. Great kill. Got him! Welcome back to the Duckfellas Podcast, episode 15. And we got Pookie back.
Hey, guys.
What is up, my guy?
It's good to be here.
Anyways, fuck that guy.
Oh,
Damn, bro.
wow.
Gotta let him rip right away.
I guess.
My God.
So how you been, Pookie? What do you...
I was so pumped to see both of you guys tonight, too. I feel like it's been way too long. And then just immediately I'm getting harassed.
Oh, it's been too long.
I guess.
It does happen like that.
What have you been up to, Pookie? Nobody's seen you in a while.
Work.
Terrible.
Working in the cold.
That is no fun. I know that feeling all too well.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Your Acorn Cow buddies are sticking up for you.
Yeah, good.
They're coming in for the defense.
Be nice to Pookie.
I need all the help I can get.
See, told you your fans missed you.
Got to give the people what they want.
It's all right, guys. I'm back. Don't worry. I'm sure the last
we
two
got-
episodes sucked.
Whoa! Maybe a little bit. The last one kind of sucked because Zach was here.
Fair point.
Poor guy. No hope. So what have you had going on there, kid?
Oh, just working on race car shit now. It's pretty much like we get done racing, I flip the switch to hunting season, and then get done with hunting season, I flip the switch right back to race car shit.
Where's
Just like it's just a non-stop grind, dude.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Just a constant cycle of spending a shitload of money.
Yes. I just got part of my engine bill back today, and I was like,
Yeah, that one sucks.
yeah.
I am financially irresponsible.
Let's go buy a new shotgun.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It is. It's a great idea.
Got any ideas on what you're gonna buy yet?
I'm leaning towards the Maxis. I don't know which one I want to get. The Wicked Wing is sexy.
I'm gonna
But I
be so mad if you get it before I do.
Honestly, I've heard a lot of good things about the Weather Beast too. I was looking at those at Shields. They're substantially cheaper.
Have you have you talked to Dawson about what is it, the G-Force?
Yeah, I shot his and I mean, I'm sure I could get used to it, but I didn't love it. I shot it one day out in Altoona and I was like,
Your gun you got now is a gas gun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it a little harder to get used to the inertia guns.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have it shouldered just right, it will not cycle.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't have any problems with that, but just probably just from it being gas to inertia, it felt so fucking weird.
Well, I should be closing on the house on Friday. Hopefully.
Good news. Good news.
Fingers crossed. I'm
Straight
over
to
it.
homeless.
I can't wait to be homeless, honestly. I know Ellie's looking forward to it. She's been just sleeping on random people's couches anyways.
Well, if you need us, don't call us.
No, I definitely don't plan on calling you.
Yeah, good. Good.
Little to no help. Let's move into like some of the news around the hunting world right now. Regular waterfowl season is coming to a close here pretty quick all over the country. I know the Central Flyway goose season is still open. I think that goes to like the 15th of February or so. And everyone else is switching gears to little white devils.
Yeah, the white devils. That's another interesting topic right now.
All the controversy.
Yeah, I'd say there's quite a bit of that right now.
I haven't had much time to look into it, so you're gonna have to take the reins on that one.
So obviously they had the what is it, World Championship snow goose hunt? What do they call it nowadays?
I think it's
even know.
something like that. I think you got it.
But so every team, I guess, not too hip on it either, but every team has a judge that gets assigned to them that goes out with them on their hunt to make sure there's no cheating and that everything goes well. So it was a group of younger guys. Like I think the oldest guy was 20. So all pretty young group of guys. Won the contest with 94 or 96 birds. But supposedly they did not tag their birds correctly, which I think to me in the conservation season, I mean, why do your birds need to be tagged? Because as long as all the birds are with you, you can kill as many as you want, however you want.
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. Like you're saying, there's no limit, obviously. They have a judge with them. I don't understand why you would have to tag them.
Right. I mean, maybe just to make sure that they don't stop and kill a couple or pick a couple up in a ditch on the way back to max cherry wings.
The judge would know that, right?
But depends on if he's riding a different vehicle or not. Like they're 10-man teams, so I don't think everybody can fit in one vehicle.
Right, but you would still know, like when you leave the field, what you
how
have.
Many they have.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a huge deal right now for the snow goose guys that competed in that. I know Webb's. I seen a post. Webb's Sporting Goods is stepping up and putting something together for what they're calling the real winners. So it's pretty bad. It's Max is taking a huge hit right now just because they just got bought out by the same people that own Bass Pro and Cabela's.
Yeah.
So they're saying, like a lot of people are saying was rigged, set up. They wanted who they wanted to win. And those guys, I think, only had 2 or 3 less birds. Like I think I've seen a number of 92 is what their total bird kill count was. So it wasn't like it was a landslide victory for the kids, and then these guys were just happened to show up with a few birds and ended up winning.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see what comes out with it, but I seen that last night and I was like, wow, That is wild.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see like what continues to come out with this, and maybe if it wasn't a rule specifically for this competition or something like that, where even though it was in the like where it doesn't really matter to tag birds, but maybe that was a rule like when they entered this competition too, that that caused all this.
That's the only way it really makes sense, honestly.
It has to be something like that. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't really snow goose hunt anymore, but maybe we did it wrong when we did do it. We never tagged our birds down there for transport. I mean, you can kill as many as you want and more or less however you want. So
yeah,
why would you worry about tagging them?
Yeah, no shit.
Seems like a lot of extra work.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, hats off to the guys that ended up winning it, and then hats off to the younger group of guys and that got, I guess, I don't know if they got disqualified completely, but I mean, still a good day. You kill 90 birds in a day. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. We definitely could have done that Goose Wars if we would have been able to.
Yeah. Now that would have been wild. I mean,
yeah,
90 honkers in a hunt. That's crazy. 90 snow geese is cool, but not near as cool as 90 honkers would be.
No, 90
Agreed.
honkers would be sick.
Yeah, that would be disgusting.
This poor garage would look like a fucking pillow factory, though.
Dude, I'd be sick when it came to cleaning birds. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to make it.
No, we definitely would have like had to make everybody that was involved come help. Like, dude, you are not sticking the three of us, or I think Zach came over too. So 4 of us with 90 birds. Can you imagine that?
Absolutely
terrible. Obviously, flooded corn is a raging topic still. All over Facebook and social media. I mean, it's going crazy right now still.
Yeah.
I don't look to see it die off for a while. I look to see it be a big issue for the whole entire off season, and if not into duck season next year.
Oh, it'll go until something changes or it doesn't change and it gives people a reason to shut up. It's just going to keep going until something happens. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take a pretty big study by some pretty reputable biologists to come out and say, that is not the problem. Or, yeah, no, that's the problem. Let's fix it.
Yeah.
Even then.
Do you guys feel like you heard less about it, though, when the South guys just got all that weather and just got a massive push of birds? Because I feel like for that week where they were just getting hammered with snow, and it seemed like everyone that I follow or watch from the South were just absolutely murdering birds down there. And for a week straight, I didn't hear anything about flooded corn.
I still seen it.
Yeah, I personally don't pay much attention to the down south stuff, but I still saw plenty of memes making fun of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I talked to a few guys down there that said they didn't really see an influx in birds, but then you got some people that say they did see some. Who knows? I mean, obviously we're not there, so I don't know if you guys know anybody down there that hunts.
Nope.
Trash.
I know.
But while we're on that topic, Pookie, since you weren't here last week, let's hear a little bit of your input on flooded corn and your take on it. Just quick.
Oh gosh, dude. I'm so tainted in this subject because all I have to listen to is you two with it. So do I think that it affects birds? Yeah, absolutely. I do. Like, is somebody going to actually put in the time to do the study and come out and say that? Who knows? It's going to have to be somebody a lot more important than us and with a lot more money and time than we have.
That's a fucking fact.
I don't know. If Cade would just quit spending money on race car stuff, maybe he could help fund that study.
That would definitely help for
Dude,
sure.
You know for a damn fact that if I quit spending money on your words here, my beer money.
Yep.
If I quit spending money on that, I just spend it on duck hunting shit. You know this.
Right. That sounds like a way better plan.
Yeah, but I wouldn't spend it on that. I'd spend it on boats and shit.
Boats and hoes.
We have to have something to do during the summertime, so
that is fair. That is fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Another one that I've seen kind of step into the light recently has been motion decoys. I know we plan on touching on that here towards the end of the episode. But I've started to see people ask, like, why are these still legal, or why are they banned in certain areas?
Yeah.
That's starting to become an argument in that. It seems like more and more.
I feel like motion decoys are like how cell cams were like a couple years ago, where it's just this big wave, and then you'll see individual states start to ban them, and then everybody just kind of collectively goes in or kind of follows suit with it.
Yeah. The worst thing is, like, I've always hunted places that you can use that shit, so I have no experience without it.
Yeah, I've never hunted anywhere you can't use them. Well, let's jump into this episode here. We're gonna talk a little bit about some of the springtime meetings coming up for the Iowa DNR. It's kind of a thing that a lot of people, once hunting season's over, they just forget about it, and then come October, they're like, "Oh shit, it's hunting season," and go right back to it and right back to bitching about the same stuff.
Yep.
And they say, "Oh, I wish they'd change this." Well, nothing's ever going to change until we, go out and do something about it, or voice your opinion in person to some people that have the power to make changes. I know the DNR is going to be conducting a series of meetings here. Was it the beginning of March we talked about?
Yes.
I think it's early March. We don't have exact dates yet, but I know as soon as we get those, we'll get a little spreadsheet built up and put it on here for display and on our page.
We will blast that shit.
100%. It'll be
nobody that follows us or is in touch with Iowa hunting will have the excuse that they didn't see it.
I like that. I mean, the biggest thing is these meetings it's a way for everyone to get out there and make arguments towards any of the things that you want to see changed.
Right.
Bring some facts to the deal. Don't just show up and say, "We don't want flooded corn. Cancel it." That's not
quite how that works.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to work. Or we want our season to start a month later. You gotta have reasons why.
Right.
Or a little bit of facts, or evidence. If you have photos and videos of just massive amounts of ducks in your area, either before the season starts or after the season starts, whatever you're for, whether it's earlier or after, then bring it with you. Show it to them.
And the biggest thing is too, like, if you're wanting to make a month swing, that's probably a little too far out of touch. Like, you got to take it in smaller increments than that.
Yeah, from what I've learned in the past, smaller bites, smaller nibbles at a time is your higher success rate when it comes to anything with the government.
Yeah, anything with the government.
So let's start with Pookie here, just because I like picking on him. What is one thing that you'd like to see change in Iowa for waterfowl hunting?
I don't necessarily know if I can or like have one thing specifically that I would like to see change. One thing that I think will change is how long our season is. Like, I think that'll be the first thing that we do see change. And I mean, really, yes, it's less hunting, but I'm fine with it. Like, I understand like why they would be doing it, or the science that is behind the reasoning for it. So to me, being a very logical person and numbers and everything, like, I mean, it makes sense when you think about it. So yeah, I don't necessarily know if there's like one thing that I'm like, oh yeah, no, I would really like to see this change, but I do think that our season will get shorter.
Yeah, a lot of people are not going to like that.
No. The thing is, though, like, obviously your number of days goes down, your opportunity goes down, but if they time it out right and you can get the season in that right like kind of sweet spot where everybody's happy, I feel like that'd be better for everything, honestly. Better for the ducks, better for our mental health.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing though, where we really got to push on them to where if the federal government is going to push that down the line to shorten the seasons in the flyways, then we'd like to have a voice in when those seasons starts, right?
Right.
So I mean, the only way you're going to have that voice in it is by telling them, like, look, we've heard mumblings of this. Can you give us the proposed dates where if we go to a 45-day season or a 30-day season, what are you looking at for dates, or what are you going off of to pick your dates?
Right.
So that'll be, I mean, I do see that possibly happening too. Who knows? I mean, time will tell on that.
To me, really, like, you're never going to please anyone anyways. So it's going to get shorter at some point, like whether we like it or not. Like, I think that that's a very real thing, and that's absolutely going to happen. But at the same time, like, you're always going to have people that'll bitch and complain about it, but they're the same people that you don't see out of the boat ramp when it's 10 degrees outside in November. So, like, we're going to have people complain, but how many, like, I would be curious to see what percentage of hunters actually maximize that whole 60 days, even when it gets cold out, even when it sucks. Like, there's 60 days, and I know for a fact that there is not many people that hunt more than Tyler anyways, and you didn't even hunt all 60 days this year.
No, I actually hunted, honestly, less this year than I did last year. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Still had just about as much time off, but I mean, there was a lot of days we just didn't go.
That kind of goes into the same thing too, though. Like, you and I are both completely against hunting in the rain. What did we do this year? Every fucking time it rained, we were out duck hunting because we were like, well, we got nothing better to do. Beats sitting on the couch. Let's go. Fuck it.
Yeah, but I got smarter and I bought rain gear for that last year before.
See, my rain gear took a shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put that on your bucket list of things to buy this summer also.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
We may say we're not going in the rain. We
will.
Tend to almost always go in the rain.
Yeah,
we will.
It's fucking terrible.
Or the snow. That snow was so fucking wet.
That was a heavy snow. That was one of the heaviest snows that I've hunted in. I know we've talked about that before, but that was wild.
It was snowing softballs.
Wasn't it? Did my dad say gerbils?
I forgot about that.
Yeah. That was good. So did you ever touch on what you wanted to see change or what you thought might change?
What I would like to see if it stays the way it is, and this is something that we've talked about before. I feel like our lake, I'm probably going to steal this from you, so you should have went before me. But I feel like our lake should be in the South Zone. It is the biggest lake in Iowa. What I would love to see is everything gets pushed back a week, and then our lake gets shoved in the South Zone. That would be ideal. Will it happen? Probably not. We might get one or the other.
Yeah, I don't know. If we get enough people behind that, I think that is the one thing that's very possible for us to push through.
Yeah.
This is the year to make those changes. You have to make them this year. Otherwise, it's 5 years from now.
Yeah.
I was going to pick that one, but then I realized that one of you two jackasses would probably take that one, so I came up with my own. We'll touch more on yours here after this because I have that wrote down to really talk about and present because it's one of our biggest things we're all pushing for, and a lot of people we hunt with push for. Mine is I'd like to see the Iowa DNR come up with a way where we can track how many birds are actually harvested in Iowa a year and in like regions. Like say Riverton, like all your big areas, was it Riverton, Hawkeye, Saylorville, Red Rock?
Yeah.
You got the areas over there in Mississippi. Drawing a blank on those for some reason right now. But I'd like to see a way for us to be able to track that better for harvest numbers to help allocate funds properly to areas that are producing the most hunters and the highest number of birds harvested a year in general.
What, you mean the 10 plus that we put on the hip registration isn't good enough?
Oh, that helps out a ton for the guy that hunts 3 times a year.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
You can't tell me that it wouldn't be super easy to add like 4 more options in each one of those questions, because all of that data gets transmitted electronically through that app that goes immediately into a spreadsheet anyways. Like, I don't know. To me, that would be a really easy, like, realistic fix that we could have.
Yeah, dude, you could literally do like the normal ones they have, but instead of 10 plus, you do like a 10 to 25 and then a 25 to 50. Like it wouldn't be that hard.
Right.
Or custom, then enter in your own number.
Yeah. So not everybody actually like tracks
Right.
all that too either. So
No,
I would say you would definitely want to keep it in a range personally, because I would rather have it in a range than people guess wrong. Because then your numbers are like more inaccurate in my opinion.
but here's another thing, which August said this here. August Box said Odessa had a country daily count board when you got back to the ramp. Yeah, so a daily count board, which keeps tracks of how much each party kills a day, I'm guessing. That's what I was going to talk about next. Was we had a setup similar back home where we had sign-in boxes, and in those boxes there was kill cards, which you signed in. Each person that was hunting signed in that day, a time in and a time out, and then you filled out a little harvest card for each hunter, and it has every species of bird on there for ducks and geese, and you put down how many of each that you killed, and you submitted it in a little box. I mean, call me crazy, but I don't think that would be that hard for the biologist of that area to swing in there once a week, grab the cards.
Here's an even crazier idea. They have these cool things called QR codes. You can do it all on your phone nowadays.
Technology's wild.
Yeah, dude, it'd be so easy for them. It wouldn't even be funny.
You know what? I'll just set up the big whiteboard out at the ramp, and we'll just make everybody make tallies on it.
There's Pookie. He's back.
Yep.
He just wants the whiteboard so he can sit behind it and huff the marker.
Definitely getting the non-toxic ones out there.
Yeah. And I have to.
But-
Child friendly.
I mean, I think that's our biggest downside right now in Iowa is we have no way to actually track birds. Like they put out these harvest reports every year, right? I mean, where are they pulling those numbers from?
I have no idea.
It's just a guess.
Yeah.
It's just an approximate number by what people are putting down on their hip registration, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I mean,
like at Red Rock, you have the biologist there damn near every day testing for bird flu. So he has a rough idea, but it's not like he's digging through everybody's ducks like, hey, did you guys shoot your limit today?
yeah, but you know how many times I've told that guy we didn't kill shit because I didn't want him telling everybody else the boat ramp?
Yeah.
Because he does. He'll tell you exactly how the party before you did.
Exactly. Or 5 parties before you.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, yeah, that guy with the white Ford over there, how many did he shoot today? Well, 10.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm all for like figuring out what areas are doing the best so that we can allocate funds or allocate resources to those areas or other areas that are doing worse to try and make the numbers better, right?
Right.
But I'm not gonna sit there and tell everybody exactly how I do it every single day. Like I'll tell the state what we're doing every day so that we can figure that out.
Unless it's that biologist.
Yeah, but he's not our area's biologist. He's just there doing DNA testing.
Yeah, that's true.
Like he's not assigned to our set area. The guy that's assigned to our area sits in that little shack up there, up the road from the boat ramp, and I don't ever see him leave.
Nope.
Anyways,
Anywho,
we'll move on from that because that's just a whole nother tale for a whole nother time, probably.
The DNR's knocking on our door.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be the first time. JK.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
I take that back. I did have them knock on my door one time because they were there to do that inspection on the boat for the title.
Yep, same. This year,
Oh,
actually.
So didn't that take you like 8 months to get back?
Yeah, but he was off work. I'll give him a break.
And he
No
had
excuses.
to track that. He had to track that boat through like 3 or 4 different states.
Yeah,
That's
That
wild.
was a fucking nightmare.
The thing had like the thing was attached to like South Dakota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, and Minnesota, I think.
Yeah.
That
No.
boat's seen a thing or two.
Yes, and it's about to see a lot more.
One thing I wanted to say real quick here is if you're listening in to this podcast on Apple or Spotify or whatever you listen on, don't forget that you can watch live and add your input to the podcast as we do it on Facebook or YouTube. If there's things that you'd like to say, I've seen we had some comments on Spotify this past week, and you know, I mean, I responded to them, but I don't see those near as quick as I will see them on here, or any of us will see them.
Right.
So don't just keep that in the back of your mind. If you got time on a Monday night, swing in and listen in and throw out your comments or your hate, preferably the hate.
Big into the hate.
Yes. So the biggest one that I know we've all been pushing for, and a lot of people that hunt our area has been screaming, is that we'd like to see the waterfowl zone change, the borderlines for the South Zone. When they came out in 2021 or 2020 with the new borders, they were better. A lot of people were happy, but then there were some of us that weren't very happy, a little disappointed. What is that change that we're looking to have? You want to touch into that, one of you two, a little bit?
You got it, Pookie. Let it rip.
Yeah, so essentially just adding our lake into the South Zone with, honestly, whatever configuration they will let us, and by all standards, the easier the better for all people. So it's definitely going to have to be a paved road for that hard line that splits zones. I know that we've made a couple different maps of it as well, to where the central and south zone will split. But I mean, it's hard for, I guess I would say, for sure, us as a group, because we're definitely more focused on the central and south and not so much on the north, because like we personally don't hunt up there a bunch. But yeah, I mean, just if we could push Red Rock into the South Zone, like the maps that we have is very attainable for that to happen.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people that hunt Red Rock would absolutely love it.
Mm-hmm.
Trent commented here that he'd like to see the Mississippi River in the South Zone. The problem, Trent, is that none of you Mississippi River guys can ever agree on anything at all. Every time I hear people talk about it, it's like 50-50 on people against it or for it. But me personally, I think you're right. I think it should be all in the South Zone, just like the Missouri River is. I mean, they're the same thing. Mississippi River is actually a bigger river.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't freeze. I mean, hardly ever anymore.
Yeah.
I know. So like on those border changes, I have it pulled up here. Like Pookie was saying, it's got to be like pretty much easy lines to go off of. We've got 2 proposals that we are taking to the DNR this year. Option 1 is so the South Zone borderline runs Highway 92 across Iowa, and so this one would go northwest off of 92 along Highway 5 up to Carlisle, and then it would continue north on Highway 65 to 163, where it would then follow 163 all the way back down to 92. That's one option. It's a smaller section that we're splitting off, a little bit harder to follow line, I think, personally. I think that one's going to be harder to get through. The other option is as you're coming across 92, when you hit Indianola, you go straight north on Highway 65 to meet up with Highway 565, the bypass, and then come down 163 to 92, just like option 1 on the second half of it. I think that one is a lot easier line to follow.
Right.
I would agree for sure.
Yeah.
Because really, it's going to boil down to how hard does it make the DNR to enforce these laws and follow these borders?
Yeah, because if it's a pain in the ass, they are not going to go for it.
No. If it makes their job harder, they're not about it.
Yeah, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like my job being harder.
Right, which the DNR is actually, so like how we're set up out of post, the DNR, which makes no sense to me personally, even though they're not under our umbrella of the DPS, like they are a state agency as well. But how we're set up in post, they're set up in districts that do not match up with our posts. So like for me to try to understand that, like really, really confuses me, because I know all the DNR guys around here. Obviously, I work around them every single day too, but like to comprehend that their district is essentially the same as ours, but it's a different number. I'm like, why? Like you're making this very hard on me.
Nobody cares if it's hard on you.
Yeah, I guess not. All right. I won't help anymore.
Boom roasted.
Damn. Now, it's been a thing happening for a while. I know a lot of guys that hunt our area are for this, and a lot of guys that goose hunt in general, that don't duck hunt, are for this. So we've got a lot of people in the yay section for it. I don't know how many are in the nay for it, because people don't respond to when it comes to stuff like this.
Right.
But if you would like, and if you are able to attend those meetings in March, I can send over, or you can reach out to any of us, and we can send over the document with all the stuff we have in that doc regarding this zone change and the reasons why we want it. It'll be awesome if we can get people at every single meeting throughout the state of Iowa this year. At least one person would be huge.
Yeah.
You know, if there's people putting that bug in their ear constantly and constantly annoying them, they're gonna look into figuring out how they can fix this or get people off their ass.
Yeah, the age-old term, squeaky wheel gets the grease. We just got to find the right squeaky wheel.
August keeps asking, why won't 20 and north work, then 20 and 80, then 80 south? Easy, simple, and splits two huge water sources. The reason that won't work, August, is because certain people fought years ago to get the Missouri River put in the south zone. So they made a whole nother zone for it when it was north and south, and they called it the Missouri River Zone. And now they want 3 zones. So they turned north, central, south, and they included the whole Missouri River in the south zone. So I don't know how they picked their lines. And
yeah, if you were going to use 80 as a split, it would definitely make sense to just have 2 zones at that point. Like, just go back to 2 zones if you were going to split it at 80. 80 is close enough to the middle of the state that would make the most sense.
Yeah.
I would, if we went to 2 zones, I wonder if we could have 2 splits. If we didn't, say we stayed on the 60-day season, and if we went to 2 zones, north and south, and then we could make the borders whatever we wanted for the rivers. If we could have 2 splits in a year,
that'd be sweet.
Because that would be cool.
And
I would be all for having, say, 80 be the split line for North and South, and then you have whatever it is now for the river over there in Missouri, and then let the Mississippi River guys decide whatever the hell they want. But that would be, I mean, I think you get all people in support of that. Yeah, it used to be 2 zones for years, August, but they changed that. That was like 10, 15 years ago now. They changed that.
August is old enough. He definitely remembers that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Chad asked where the meetings are. I don't know where the meetings are for this year. I know in the past they have them kind of randomly all over the state, and it's usually all within a week, I believe. I think it's either 5 consecutive days and then a few more days the next week, or something like that. And they kind of scatter them all over.
I can do some legwork with that and figure out the dates, times, location for that. We'll put it out on a post.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that way we can kind of get it out to you guys. As soon as we hear something, though, we'll get it out there. The DNR will post it on their page, too. They normally do, at least. From what I've seen in the years past. And there's usually somebody that shares it in, like, Iowa Waterfowlers, which most of us are in.
Yes. Old Dad had to get the juices flowing in there again this week, I saw.
What?
You just had to get the juices flowing in Iowa Waterfowlers again this week.
Well, yeah. Somebody's got to do it. I mean, God, everybody's just being boring lately. Hunting season's over. Let's just be lame. Grow up.
Grow up.
We talk shit year round here.
That is a fact.
It actually probably gets worse after season.
It does, indeed.
Poor Pookie. That dude's cooked.
I'm surprised he still shows up, honestly.
Well, I don't blame him for taking like a 2-week hiatus, because he does get ripped on.
24/7.
Mental health reasons.
Yeah, no, I get it. What'd your therapist say?
Yeah. That I shouldn't be friends with you guys anymore.
What a loser that guy is.
I know.
Tell him to man up.
To touch on that, Doc, that you had mentioned earlier as well, too, like, we want to hear from everyone, like the good and bad to both sides of it. Because, I mean, there's obviously stuff that, like, we don't think about or, like, we don't take into consideration, too. So with what Cade was saying about, like, the people that are nay against it, how they don't say anything, like, no, we want to hear those things. That way we can make those changes to it. And, I mean, this isn't just to benefit us. This is to benefit all of the hunters in the state of Iowa. Like, we just want to make it better in general too. So any like recommendations, I mean this, Tyler probably might, but like no question is dumb. So
No, they are stupid questions.
Yeah. I knew it.
I knew that was
they're stupid questions. But it's okay.
Really,
you can ask them.
Yeah. I mean, reach out, because like if people don't say it and we don't think of it, then good chance it's not going on that doc, and it's not going to be something that like could potentially be presented within legislation.
Absolutely. Definitely.
The road.
Definitely. I mean, this is the year to step up and voice your opinion. You know, don't slack around and come again next season. You're bitching and moaning about the same thing. I mean, you can still bitch and moan if you went out there and tried to make the change or voiced your opinion. But
just with all the controversy, like more so not in our states and everything about the flooded corn and everything, and how like these legislators from other states and the DNR from other states are like just constantly, people are just at them all the time. Like, I feel like this is probably, if not our best, one of our better opportunities to actually like get shit done that we want to see get done.
Yeah,
I would agree. Definitely look forward to seeing what we can come up with this off season. and between working with the DNR, and
Mhm.
hopefully we have the ISC to help us navigate certain avenues when it comes time.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Moving on, we will step into some motion decoys, and should they be banned?
This is a great topic to have August in the comments for, because he's hunted for like 95 years. He's seen motion decoys and no motion decoys.
95 years. Dang, that had to hurt, August. You are old as shit.
Judging by his typing, he's driving down the road again, so
He's probably using
really
voice to
bad.
text.
Oh, I definitely thought he was just like sitting at his kitchen table, just one finger in that thing.
Do you think he's using a typewriter to type it out and then he's scanning it in somehow? Or
I hope so.
Oh, poor guy. He can't even defend himself. I mean, he can, but it's going to take him 17 business days.
dude, this podcast will be over and we'll be through the next one before he responds. Yeah, I did see something on this. So Jason commented, need to raise the sales tax and fund I will. I didn't never know about this until I seen something on Facebook the other day about I will and how Iowa passed it, but hasn't raised the sales tax to fund it yet. And that was years ago that it passed.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I mean, I don't know all the facts on that. I have to do some looking into that, unless somebody else that's in the comments knows more about it. But I did see that where it got passed, but we were not funding it.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all.
No. Huh.
Yeah, we're not putting that one on the screen.
No, I think we'll pass on that one.
Yeah.
Took him a while to
Really?
respond, though. That typewriter's fucking smoking right now.
I will say, though, he at least typed all the words out right.
Oh, that's impressive.
You could actually read it.
Jason Ryan did say they voted on it in 2010.
Oh my gosh, that's a long. Jason Ryan was in high school in 2010.
Dude, you guys were still like, what, shitting your pants, shitting your diapers in 2010?
Wait, you guys stopped?
I was definitely in middle school in 2010.
I'm trying to think what I was. I would have been 12.
Good night.
Jesus. Grow up.
Motion decoys, Cade. Should they be banned?
I don't know that they. Whoa, what do you got? What do you got?
Well, just let's say what, and if when you talk about it, what kind of motion decoys should be banned?
See, I was the only thing that I would say. Obviously, we use them. We have multiple different styles of them. We've got swimmers, we've got mallard machines, we've got spinners, we've got a pulsator that doesn't work.
Two of them that don't work.
Two of them that don't work. The only thing that I would say, not like totally banning motion decoys in general, but if they were gonna ban them, I would love to see some of the shit that they would come out with if you just ban the motors. Don't ban the motion, just ban the motors. I think that would be seeing some of the shit, especially nowadays with technology, some of the MacGyver shit that would come out of some of these.
Just like all wind driven stuff then? Are you saying like no motors at all? Like,
yes.
Just seeing how innovative they could get with, I mean, I guess like we use motion when there isn't wind, really, but
right. But you think about like a jerk string, that's not motorized.
Right.
There's been a million different ways that people build pulley systems, and they have a whole spread
absolutely.
of decoys that moves.
But I feel like we're going the opposite direction of that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Everything is going motor, even jerk strings like
Right.
now have those motorized pullers and everything on them. I feel like we are going the
Those things are awesome.
Of that. Those
Yes,
things
they
are
are
wild.
Yeah.
But I feel like when it comes to the argument of motion decoys being banned, I think most people are talking about spinners. So if you
Right.
get rid of, like you're talking motorized decoys, you still got the wind-driven spinner, or you got some now that are on a pull cord, like a jerk string type thing that people are using. I seen that and I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna start poking holes in the side of the boat blind to feed in jerk strings.
I think we should anyway.
I was just thinking we'd just put Pookie outside and he can just have like 6 strings tied to him and he can just start going crazy over there.
You
Be
son of
like
a son of a bitch, I'm in.
Be like the kid in Home Alone where he's just like pulling everything everywhere.
I'm having my own dance party in the decoys. Leave me alone.
I don't know why the birds are flaring, guys.
We got to get him one of those. I think you had one. A great big mallard hat.
I did. I threw it away.
Yeah, we got to get him one of those. Just let him go out there and have a freaking disco party.
I'll do it. If it helps, I'll do it.
Bet. I will order it right now off of Amazon.
Yeah, but like I said, when I started that thing, we use all kinds of different motorized decoys. I'm obviously not saying we should get rid of them, but I feel like if they do get rid of them, they should just ban the motors and let people get creative.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, you're definitely going to see some redneck ingenuity if you ban this stuff, right? Or if you get rid of, even just say you get rid of motion decoys like motorized, like you're talking about, you're going to see some MacGyver stuff like you've never seen before.
You even kind of see it nowadays. Like Higdon does some pretty cool shit with wind-driven stuff and pull cord stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. How about that Avian X splasher that everybody was raving about that wouldn't shut off?
Yeah.
Constantly just doing the 6-7 thing.
I didn't even think about that. Damn it.
Yeah.
I will say though, like what I've heard about those things is that when they're in the water, they look amazing.
I have heard that too.
They do. August has some. We hunted over them one day this year. And honestly, like it was starting to ice up. And that thing kept a pretty decent little hole open. I was pretty surprised.
Was it better than the Mallard machine?
Hell no.
Yeah. Fuck that thing then.
No, we need 5 of those.
Yeah, that's definitely on the list of
Yeah.
more shit to purchase for next year.
So James put up a comment here. Why not have all campers and people that use public areas be, I'm guessing, in charge of like the habitat fee to raise money to improve public areas and waterways? Ooh. That's a tough one because then you're relying on fundraisers, stuff like that, and people to actually put it on.
So in theory, I think that is a good idea. My only worry would be, all right, so if you're going to charge a fee, like how many like less people are you going to get to come out and do it then for that additional fee? Like, are some of these public areas just not going to get used because people don't want to pay that extra fee, or how is that going to work?
I don't think so. I don't know if you know many people that camp, but they are fucking diehards.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't matter if it costs them $5,000, they're going camping.
No, thank you.
That's because you live in it now.
No, I don't. It's parked still. I don't know. It's an interesting way to look at it, though, to raise money for certain areas.
Yeah. August says that Avian X is badass, but I remember him bitching about it one day that he had an issue with it. I can't remember exactly what it was. In 7 business years, he'll reply and tell us what it was.
You could give that guy a turd and $20 to talk about it and say, hey, talk about how great this turd is. And he would say it's awesome.
Yep.
Just kidding.
This is the best piece of shit. In my opinion, on the motion decoys, I don't see a problem with a lot of them. I mean, I don't really know if they should be banned either. I don't know if I agree with banning them because just don't use them. If they're not working, don't use it. Yeah, and like you were saying, I mean, most of this shit's about the spinners. If they were going to ban the spinners, they should have done it when they first started coming off the shelves.
Right. And even then, even if we ban them here, every Tom, Dick, and Harry that goes to Canada is still going to have one.
Yep.
Like they do now. I mean, they don't even put out duck decoys up there. They just put out a few goose decoys and a couple spinners. Well, like 15.
Yeah. Every bird coming towards us has already seen everything that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
that mallard machine's kind of slept on.
I don't know of many people that use them actually.
No.
You're giving away our secrets now.
Yeah, I agree with Trent on this. He says ban them so I don't have to worry about them. Facts, buddy. One less thing to charge every day.
I do remember you saying that on a previous episode. You're like, I wish they'd just fucking ban spinners so I wouldn't even have to think about them anymore.
I mean, I'm not saying I'd be mad if they banned them. I'm just saying I don't think they really need to.
No.
I don't think it's going to change anything if we're talking about improving the hunting quality.
Right.
I think there's a lot more things we can fix rather than, fuck that, get rid of it.
Yeah.
But if you tell them that, they might just do it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's take the easy route.
Yep.
Is there anything else you guys want to add on the motion decoys?
Nobody go buy a mallard machine.
They suck.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody go just sell all your motion decoys in general. They're getting banned.
You're gonna get us canceled before we even take off.
What do you mean? We were canceled on episode 1.
That is true.
I'll take this time too to say we are joking 50% of the time. The
At
other
least.
50% of the time we are dead serious.
I would say if you hear one of us laugh, we're fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But
But if you have anything you'd like to add in the comment section before we do wrap this episode up, make sure you go ahead and do that in the next few minutes before we wrap this shit up.
free roast time on anybody you want.
Woo!
I know who August is picking.
Yeah.
But we won't see it though. It's gonna take him 10 minutes to type that.
I got fat fingers. Leave me alone.
That poor guy. He's not even on the podcast, just getting ripped. Wow. Who is that guy?
I couldn't agree more with that.
We'll go ahead and
Oh,
we pulled it up at the same time.
yep. Cade sucks and Tyler's ugly. What about Pookie, Zach? Would you
Yeah.
just leaving this guy out? Take it a little
would
deeper,
say-
why don't you?
I would say that he's picking on people that have all their fingers, but he didn't pick on Pookie.
August says the old mallard machines were awesome. What were the old ones? Like, were they different styles?
It was basically the same thing. I mean, it had a little bit stronger motor, but it had a push button that you ran off a car battery. He's still got one. They were fucking sick.
Hmm.
Cool thing is, like, you could bounce it like mine does, or you could hold it down and make it look like it was like actually going down to get food.
Oh, like actually diving down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you
Yeah.
say a car battery though?
Yes.
So you had to bring a car battery with you to run that thing.
Yes.
Ooh. Rick says you need to learn to shoot, Cade.
He actually said shot. You can't type either.
No, that's all
Yeah.
right. We knew what he meant.
Yeah, no, we get it. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
And Zach also brings up one.
Little soundbite? Let's hear it.
No.
No,
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Get that Bay Country out. Let us hear a cluck or two.
No. I'm not used to it yet. Maybe next week.
Just for the
Whisper me
people in the
sweet
back.
nothings, please.
How about Zach comes over here and blows a call first?
All right, I'm
No.
out.
I'm out.
I'll save that for our calling tips and tricks episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna be busy for that one.
Because we did find out last week, we were dicking around after the podcast, and it actually doesn't sound bad through the microphone.
Oh hell yeah! I didn't mean it. I swear.
Wah.
I did. No, those actually, but when you were calling into that mic last week, it didn't like blow your eardrums out and sounded actually pretty clear.
And that was crazy because, like, I have the mixer set up, and the first time I didn't turn it down at all. It was funny. Like, I blew it directly into the microphone. And I kept like looking at Tyler, and I just did like one cluck and he didn't move. And I'm like, oh, it must not be that bad.
Yeah. No, it wasn't bad. I kept
I
my
was like,
headphones on the whole time.
I was expecting him to go, Jesus Christ.
I did turn my volume down on the laptop before we ripped that, just in case.
Oh, that's funny. That's the cool thing, though. Like, you can just turn it down, turn it up.
For sure. Way easier than mine. Set up here.
Yeah, that is fair.
But I think that about does it for this episode. As always, make sure you subscribe on your preferred podcast destination, and make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook here. We appreciate you guys supporting us. If you can't find the podcast on your favorite podcast destination, reach out. We'll get it there one way or the other, or we'll point you in the right direction to find it. Don't forget to follow our social media accounts. Our Instagram needs a lot of help. It is struggling for life right now. That is at duckfellas_podcast. Go give your boys a shout out. Give them a follow. Otherwise, until next time, later.